ನಮ್ಮ ಸಮಾಜದ ಮೇರು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವ. ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಳಿದಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಸಮೀಪದ ಹಿರಿಯಡ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿ ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಪ್ರೌಢಶಾಲೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೈಸ್ಕೂಲನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮುಗಿಸಿ ಹಾಗೆ MGM ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸಿ ಆ ನಂತರ ಬಹಳ ಎತ್ತರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಒಂದು ಆಕಾಂಕ್ಷೆ IAS ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಹಗಲಿರುಳು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇಲಾಖೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ತನ್ನ ಗುರಿ ಮುಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅದ್ಭುತ ಸಾಧಕ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಕಣ್ಮನಿ ಹಿರಿಯಡ್ಕ ರಾಜೇಶ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು. ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಒಂದು ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಅತ್ಯುನ್ನತ ಹುದ್ದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅದು ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿ, ಚೀಫ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ. ಅಂತಹ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳು ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದಂದರೆ ಇದು ಸಮಸ್ತ ಮರಾಠಿಗರಿಗೆ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ವಿಚಾರ, ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ವಿಚಾರ. ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಕಣ್ಮಣಿ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ರಾಜೇಶ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಉದ್ಘಾಟನಾ ಭಾಷಣವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ತಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ವಿನಂತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಬನ್ನಿ ಸರ್.
ಈ ಸಮಾರಂಭದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದಂತಹ ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮರಾಠಿ ಒಕ್ಕೂಟದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸುಂದರ್ ನಾಯ್ಕ್ ಅವರೇ, ಸಮಾರಂಭಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಯಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತಹ ಹಾಗೂ ಕೆನರಾ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿನ ಜನರಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಶ್ರೀ ರಾಮನಾಯ್ಕ್ ಅವರೇ, ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರೇ, ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮುಂಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರೇ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಮಾರಂಭದ ಒಂದು ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಬಿಂದುವಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವಂತಹ ನನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯುವ ಮಿತ್ರರು. ಸಮಾರಂಭದ ಅದರ ಒಂದು ಮಹತ್ವ ಏನು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕೆಂಬಾರೆಯವರು, ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಅವರು ತಿಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯುವ ಮಿತ್ರರನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಹಾಗೂ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕಂತ ಸುಮಾರು 2 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ನಾವು ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈವನ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ದಿ ಮರಾಠಿ ಸಮಾವೇಶ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್, ಈವನ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಿ ವರ್ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್. I think I can switch over to English because all Kannada, because all youngsters are sitting and the purpose of this program is to create motivation, create awareness and to wake up the youth. I suppose if that is the purpose, if that is the core objective of this program, the participants have the required ability to correspond and to understand the English language. I can speak in Kannada and also in Tulu, but I firmly believe English is a stepping stone to progress in the life. As I said, we have been planning since long that our community youth must be mobilized. They must be brought onto a platform where we can deliberate and we can motivate, we can convince by our own people who have excelled in the different areas. Today, we have Mr. Ramanaik. He is the general manager of the Canara Bank, one of the largest, the commercial bank in India. We have Dr. Sundar Naik. He is an Indian Forest Service officer and reached to the highest levels in the forest department. The principal chief conservator of forest. We have senior bank officers who have been DGMs, who have been AGMs. We have senior government officers who have been DGM or GM at the various levels or senior government officers. Some of them are retired, some of them are serving. And I am told our youngsters who are preparing for the various examinations, who are also studying as of now, I'm very happy to know that some of them even come from Mumbai to attend this workshop. But the organizers, all the organization, the Sanghas under the Marathi Okuta, including me, we feel sad and we feel very, very concerned because we all know that our youth have the tremendous ability to excel in the life. But not many are forthcoming. If we organize this kind of program, not many would respond. It becomes a difficulty to even to fill up a form, Google form. So, unless you come forward, unless the youth, our youth comes forward, what can we do? It is targeted towards you. You are the center, the core of our programs. We are ready. The entire Marathi Okuta and the affiliated institutions. Not just that. There are many other organizations, many other the prominent people who are ready to do their best. In fact, I was told by many prominent people who have excelled in the life, who are well off in the various fields, to go ahead, lead this movement towards creating awareness, motivating the youth, not just our community youth, in the entire youth of this coastal belt of the Karnataka. Many people have promised support. They asked me to lead it. But how can I do it unless the youth comes forward? It's the youth who need to come forward. I always say, the desire must come within the youth. Had the desire was not there in Dr. Sundar Naik or Mr. Ram Naik or any of these seniors sitting out here, they would not have come to this level. The first and the foremost point is that the desire must come from within. If there is that kind of desire is not there, motivation is not there, nothing can happen from that. No one can come forward in the life. Since I have a very limited time, I've been given 20 minutes, I suppose already 4 or 5 minutes are already covered. So now I have exactly another 15 minutes to cover. I have no intention to exceed that time limit. Let me focus on the topic that I have been given. Already told you that we are ready to conduct these kind of programs or many other kinds of different programs. We are all ready. We have the resources to do that. We have the capacity to mobilize that resources. We have the capacity to lead it and bring it to you. What we need is you come with it with full involvement, with full participation, with full motivation, with full desire. The topic that is before me is competitive examinations. And I'm sure all of you have come here to listen to us, to know more about it, how to go about it. I will not hesitate to tell you. Rather, I have no hesitation whatsoever to make it very clear before you. I have a secret with me because I have gone through it several times. Generally, I don't quote my own example, but I don't hesitate to quote my own example. There was a stage in my life, as if you today, I had no job with me. I had absolutely no idea what would happen after I complete my education. Or absolutely I had no resources of whatsoever, no guidance of whatsoever. I have to figure out my way on my own. Neither I had the privilege of smartphone or the internet. That was a different era altogether. But as I told you, if you want to become, if you have any desire within you to excel, where there is a will, there is a way, definitely. As I said, I came from a very humble background. There was no one to take care. There was no one to guide. There were no resources of whatsoever. Even to study, I had to work. I had to earn, even to do the matriculation or the PUC or the graduation. I had to shift myself to the government hostel on my own so that I continue my studies. And the second point that I want to make it very clear, because I have come here to wake you up from your deep slumber. I am also an average student. I am not bestowed with a super intelligence. But I had the desire and the will to work hard, to sharpen that average intelligence which can give me the desired results. So this is where I want to wake you up. If you think that you are not capable of doing, you do not have the ability, or you do not have that intelligence, you are grossly mistaken. What is required is average or above average intelligence. I can tell you with conviction, all the gentlemen sitting out here or here on the first or the second row, who all reached to the very high positions in their life. They are all like me, average or just above the average. Like all of you, you may be even better than us, certainly better than us. We all aware that Constitution of India, government has given us the privilege. The question is, are we making best use of it? What prevents us from doing that? If anything prevents us, or that prevents you to make best use of it, it's you alone. Do not give me the lame excuses. This problem, that problem. It's only you that is holding you back. So you need to wake up. There are no competitive examinations which cannot be cracked. I know for sure many of you have tried many times, and some of you have indeed succeeded. And many of you sitting out here, and also those who are not attending here, many of you have tried several times. Ask yourself, have you prepared well before giving those examinations? And to say that it is not possible to pass, or the influence that is required to get through an examination or to get through in a job. And those who are making these excuses, influence, without that influence you cannot get a job, I'll tell you at your face that you are not putting your best to prepare these examinations, to face these examinations. And how many posts are vacant under the government and semi-government departments? I'll tell you, it is mind-boggling. The backlog vacancies, especially in the technical cadres. I really wonder why the parents have not guided these wards well to go into these technical courses. And most unfortunately, I would consider most unfortunately, our own youth technically qualified not even bothered to see where are these backlog vacancies. Why are they not applying to that? What holds you back? I'm sure it's sheer callousness, negligence. Many of you can get the job if you can just go through where these backlog vacancies are there and also study in that field. Let me tell you, I told you that I know the secret. And nobody told me what is the secret. The secret is simple. Appear for all the examinations. Banking, railways, Staff Selection Commission, KPSC, UPSC, all central PSUs. Start from the age of 18, 19. soon after you complete your 12th examination or graduation, whatever that, eligibility gets in. Prepare well. Just make use of your time well. Are you using your time properly? Are you putting your time well to achieve your goals? Had you put to the proper use, many of you would not have been sitting here. Many of you would have been already in the occupying high positions. Many of you would have been in the KS or allied services. Many of you would have been in the IAS or allied services. Many of you would have been in the banking services or the various other services. Only thing that what you did not do, in spite of having the required qualification, in spite of having that required intelligence, you have not done proper utilization of your time, your intelligence, your knowledge. That is exactly the secret. That is exactly what made me to stand here today. Had I just done simple things, passing in a banking examination or railway examination, settling in that job, I wouldn't have been standing here today. I would not have been made the honorary president of this Okuta, in spite of saying several times no. I did enter railways and bank at the lower level. Like many of you are doing it or done it or going to do it. That's a first step. But the preparation started much before that. It started well when I was in the 7th standard. Not because that I wanted to enter government service at that point of time. But that was the interest in knowing the things. That was the desire to know the general knowledge. That was the discipline to spend the time properly in the class and to study at home without any guidance of whatsoever, without any external stimuli. So, I know it's a young age. You may not understand. Even I did not understand. I had no knowledge of whatsoever, no one to guide. But as I passed 10th, as I came into the 12th standard, then the first time I started realizing that what would happen if I do not study, if I do not put my entire ability into use. What would happen to me? So started searching for a job, started preparing for the competitive examination when I was right there in the college. At the first year of my college life, second year of college life, I just learned this by seeing others. I was in the hostel, that was a government hostel with very minimum basic facility, not even basic facilities were there. We were sleeping on the floor on a mat in a congested hall. But someone was preparing for the banking examination. Someone was preparing for the railway examination. In the entire hostel of 50 people, 50 boys, there were only one book available at that point of one banking examination book, one railway examination book was available. Even buying a book was very difficult. So in turn-wise, we used to read that. And many of we applied when we were studying in the college, along with the studies. And we went to write this examination to Mysore and sometimes to Bangalore, and sometimes at Udupi and Mangalore like that. That is what matters the most. Have you started at the right time to prepare and to give the multiple examinations of all sorts? Wherever you have the eligibility, whether you want to join or not, does not make difference. What makes difference is that your preparation matters the most. And your attempt to give that examination matters the most. Because as you prepare, as you give the examination, your expertise, your ability, your knowledge to face this higher level examination goes up. If I have to do that, I must prepare. I didn't pass my IAS examination by luck. To give the IAS examination, I had given more than 50 competitive examinations in my life. From railways to banking services to Air India to Indian Airlines to then all other central PSUs, UPSC, KPSC, nothing that I had left in my life. I had even changed 3-4 jobs, and I had appointment orders of at least 7-8 other banks and other PSUs in my hand. I had an abundant choice before me. Nothing came without hard work and preparation. So the point that I'm making is that the preparation must start at the right age. Prepare well. Without preparation, you cannot pass that. Then don't blame. Don't give excuses that we can't pass, or that is very hard, or that you need some influence of some seniors or some well-connected people to give the job, or there is an underhand dealing in this all examination. If you are giving those kind of excuses, that means you have not done your job well. You have not done your preparation well. Those excuses only given by the people who are failures, and the reason for their failure is their inability to put in their 100%, put in their best, make use of that time best, use of that. Have you prepared for the banking examinations thoroughly? Have you prepared for the railway examinations thoroughly? Have you prepared for the central PSU examination thoroughly? Have you prepared for the KPSC, the lower order examination thoroughly? Have you prepared for the KPSC, the gazetted officers case examination thoroughly? If you have done that, then automatically you will get the ability, confidence to prepare to face the UPSC examination. That is the highest in the standard. And suddenly you say that I want to appear for the UPSC, you fill up the form and then go and say that your name is nowhere there in the list. You do once or twice with the half-baked, half-hearted preparation, then you said that it's beyond my reach. I cannot do that. This happens because it is like an athlete going to the 100-meter race without preparation and coming at the fag end. Can an athlete win the 100-meter race without preparation? Likewise, no one can pass this competitive examination and get a good job, excel in the life without preparation. So, my time is up. I have just come here to wake you up. And it is left to you to wake you up or not. I cannot tell you how to read an examination or prepare for an examination in this short time. That I am always ready to guide you how to prepare for it, how to study the general knowledge, how to crack this arithmetics or the mathematical equations, how to crack this test of reasoning, or the descriptive type papers in KS and IS examinations, or for the lower order examination, all these multiple choice MCQ papers. I can guide you intensively and also tell you how to prepare, how to present your answers in the KS papers and IS papers. Not just present, but also become successful. But for that, not only you, but also the youth like you in the society has to come forward. And I'll tell you very categorically, I'm not going to waste my time with those who are not serious, and those who are not disciplined, and those who are not committed to their goals. My time is very precious. I have many things to do in life. So, but I have a mission. I have a purpose to guide those who want to come up, who want to do it seriously. The choice is yours. If you are really interested, really you are committed, really you have that fire in your bellies, this Okuta, office bearers, all the sanghas and the office bearers, we will organize, whether it is online or offline, whatever that is required to show you the path, to facilitate you, to guide you, to mentor you, and also to see that you become successful. But that initiative, we are always ready. That initiative must come from you. As I already told you, success comes always step by step. We can't climb the mountain in one go. You have to gradually climb up. Any knowledge that you gain at the lower order or the middle order, that will help you to go to the next steps. The purpose of this workshop, there are other resource persons who are going to speak. I'm going to conclude here because I am only coming here to wake you up. Actual path that will be shown to you when you people show the commitment, organize yourselves into groups, small groups, and my services are always available both online and offline. So with this, I wish you all the best. And I sincerely hope that you would all come forward. You would all organize yourself. Mr. Prakash, Shankar, Mr. Kembare, and entire office bearers of the Okuta and all the organs, all the affiliated organization across the Karnataka. We are all ready for that. So, wish you all the best. Thank you very much.